Hello, hi everyone, how are you doing? I am Acharya Harish Raman, a professional astrologer, and you're watching my channel, Gajakesari Stellar Astrology. If you're watching this for the first time, do like, share, subscribe, and comment on this button. Astrology is really an amazing subject to learn, You can actually find out every piece of information what you really need from your small piece of data. What exactly is the data that you would actually need to give to me? First thing is your birth time, exact birth time. For example, you are born at 4:25 a.m., which means you need to give me that you are born at or on 4:25 and at which place that you belong to. And third one is your date of birth. All three important data will actually have an immense effect on a preparation of your exact chart. What does a chart really implicates? There is a lot of understanding about a chart. It is actually called as a Kundali in North India, your Jataka in South India, and in Western astrology they actually call it as a pure natal chart. So once this chart is narrowed down, you are done for your entire lifetime. So your lifetime is decided, and we can predict what exactly is your lifetime from your birth chart. So once your birth time is done, for example, you live for 68.5 years, which means 68 years and 5 months. Yes, that can be really easily narrowed down or predicted, which is so accurate when we do it from South Indian astrology, more updated. It is called as KP Stellar Astrology. So what exactly is in KP Stellar Astrology and all those things, theoretical things, formulas, everything we have learned a lot from last 7 years, 10 years, and all my ancestors are being evolved through traditional astrology, mundane astrology, Western astrology, and finally, yes, we are at the point of a juncture where we can predict even a very, very important piece of information, even if you are infected from a cancer, which is so carcinogenic. Yes, that we can actually do it through this kind of an astrology. So all this piece of information will definitely give us an understanding about your chart, and once this chart is narrowed down, you can ask me any question. Yes, I can answer you every bit of your question in detail. It will be so accurate enough that you really can understand a lot of things. It's not only you but your family also, like your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother. Everyone can actually be seen in this small chart, and that is a real knowledge what we possess in South Indian astrology, and that is basically stellar astrology. And you would really be interested to understand all those things. So do WhatsApp me on my mobile number +91 8206 79490 for your paid consultation. And of course, there are a lot of people who are really poor and they are in need of consultation. Yes, that can be done very easily. You have to watch my channel, subscribe my channel, comment on each of my videos what I actually upload, and also I am going live every Sunday 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time to almost like 1 hour to 1.5 hours and clear all your doubts. That's an amazing help that actually I can do it. So third one is that once you see every video, you can also share it so that a lot of people can really get help out of it, understand a lot of things, and even there it really helps them to get their important decisions being made. That's an amazing one, isn't it? So what else that we can do? You can actually visit my website www.acharyaharishraman.com, which is going to be live in the beneath. And second one, you actually can download my app, that is Gajakesari app, Gajakesari. And once you download the app, the same thing, you have to enter your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth. We will have all your data, and which can actually enable me to help you a lot of things. So first thing is that, but still you wanted to learn this astrology, is an amazing point of view. Yes, within 3 days, it can be 3 Sundays, it can be 3 Saturdays, it depends on my appointment and your slot that you book it. Yes, you can learn the complete astrology and you can start predicting your own future plus others' future, and most importantly, it's an amazing revenue making point for you in your life. And I would be really glad to help you in that prospect. And you also learn astrology, teach astrology, and make everything a big success. All the very best. very important event is actually going to occur on October 28th, 2019. What is really important that Jupiter is moving its place from Scorpio to Sagittarius. What's an amazing view, isn't it? So really, what does it do, while you compare your chart? There's a lot of influence that actually happens. This is going to stay for, Jupiter is going to stay for almost 1.5 years in the specific zone, which is Sagittarius. And that's going to yield a lot of result to a lot of dimensions. Jupiter or Guru is such a massive planet, The lot of good things that actually happen from Guru. First thing, he will gift you with a lot of money. Yes, it is going to be a public money or a non-private money, whichever you call it. Second one, he is going to gift you with a lot of children. Basically, if your Guru or your Jupiter is placed quite well in a chart, they tend to have a lot of good children. Their children are really good, they're actually well behaved, they know a lot of other things, they actually have a lot of arts knowledge in it, like they are very good in fine arts, like music, like cinema, like drama, a lot of other things actually can be learned from Guru. And what are the zones that really Guru give? All the managerial positions that you actually sit, like you can be a CEO, Chief Executive Officer, or a Managing Director, or you can be a bank manager. Everyone should have Guru on his 10th placement. So when you have Guru, yes, that's an awesome placement. He is actually going to gift you with a lot of money. What can Guru do in your personal life? Yes, when you have Guru in your personal benefit of your chart, very, very nicely placed, which means you have a greater respect when you compare all your peers. Which means like when you walk into a room, suddenly someone comes in front of you whom you do not know, and he'll start saying, "Sir, you're amazing, sir, you look so good, sir." All those compliments what you get, it's all because of Guru. And how does a Guru placed well chart looks like? When a Guru is placed quite well in a chart, that person looks really awesome. He looks so devotional. That's how the Guru is actually placed. And most importantly, Guru is a planet which is most important for cholesterol or you're diabetic, all those things. When your cholesterol goes high, which means your diabetic actually goes high. Your sugar levels actually streaking. So which means you have to actually take care of cholesterol, which means when Guru is placed quite well, but still not that enough to actually control your chart, then you have a lot of muscle being built here, like a burger, like a pizza, all those things are burned in your body. So once that happens, you actually have a lot of money, but at the same time, yes, you have a lot of medical aspirations, medical problems also with it. So when Guru is quite nicely placed, you mean you have a lot of public money inflow, as I keep telling that, and your life would be so long enough, it is really going to help you in an inner level, which means your personal level. All these things are really important about the Guru, and let's see each and every way or three-dimensional view about each chart or each Rasi, that how is going to really place you in the predictions of Jupiter. For Rishabam or Taurus, Jupiter is actually moving from 7th house to 8th house, which means, according to the stellar astrology, 4th Bhava, 8th Bhava and 12th Bhava is going to actually get activated, which is going to be all of a sudden, your predictions are all sudden, and yes, now you can see the results of the prediction. When your 4th, 8th and 12th Bhava is activated, specifically, you should be having a check on everything that you do. Any decision that you make will actually be a dilly-dally kind of a thing. What I'm trying to tell you is, when your 4th Bhava is activated, you will actually have very good home. You will buy a new asset. It can be an immovable asset. It can be a very good vehicle. It can be a posh vehicle. You can even go for BMW. Yes, that's possible. But only one thing here is that nothing will go as a plan, because everything is unplanned. All of a sudden, you actually cannot even understand the event, what is going to happen. You feel some good thing is going to happen tomorrow. It will never happen like that. It will happen possibly today itself, or somewhere down the line after 10 days. Depends on your charts. What do you call the weight? When the fourth bhava is getting activated here, if you are in the teaching profession, yes, you will have amazing fund flow for sure. And you can actually buy a lot of good things here. Whichever is not really movable, like you can invest in the land, you can invest in the resort, you can invest in the big buildings, you can invest in the apartments, anything that is related to civil construction, you can invest. You can actually invest if you wanted to start a tutorial of your own, if you wanted to do very well in the teaching profession, if you wanted to start a new college, everything can happen quite well as of now. If your 8th bhava is as well activated, which means everything will be sudden. You will have insurance money coming to you, which what I'm trying to tell, you may actually hit a person while you're driving and your vehicle may actually charge insurance. You may not really have an influence out of it. Your body will never be disturbed or damaged out of this accident. But yes, you will claim insurance, definitely for sure. Or suddenly there is a lot of income coming in. You may have filed your IT, income returns. You feel there is no money that is going to come out of, there is no TDS that is going to be coming back to me. Suddenly there will be a message popping up from the IT department saying, yes, we are going to give you 30,000 rupees or $30,000 that is actually we owe you. And that would be all of a sudden. You would be happy. And the 8th bhava is quite a different bhava to understand. Because 8th is always unexpected result. Unexpected positive, unexpected negative, everything's unexpected. You cannot expect anything out of that. And most importantly, all of a sudden whichever happens, that may be positive for you if your lagna is also indicated as 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, which is all this bhava is activated in your lagna. Yes, that's going to be an amazingly commercial benefit. All the time, unexpected results will pop in. So when your 8th bhava is activated, you also tend to see a lot of death occurring nearby. Yes, and a lot of ill-treatment of yourself can also occur, but that will be a different change. You see a lot of media person, media, a lot of transgenders. You feel, in here, people of transgender community, they don't really do well because people don't respect them. That's how they teach. But very few actually turn themselves into very good popular media people. They are anchors, they are dancers, they are leaders at even some point of a time. This is where the 8th bhava is activated for them. When the 8th bhava is activated, a negativity becomes a positivity. Which means a negative publicity, negative marketing may turn out to be a big hit for you when your 8th bhava is running. Everything will go well, but initially for a startup you feel it is so negative, I am being repented like anything, all those things you will feel, but ultimately it's a big success for you. Some people have this love. Love starts with a quarrel, but ultimately it will go and land up in a marriage. So the quarrel actually is not a good sign. But here it's going to be a good sign for you. When the 12th bhava is getting activated, which means your second job is going to be amazingly superb. If you wanted to shift your job, it's the right time to shift your job. You will have a better prospect, a long placement, your location will be quite longer, your job is quite satisfying for you. As well, you will have a second income out of it. Some people may work for a company, also freelance they work. That also is possible. All these things are quite well placed when your 12th bhava is activated. So when 12th bhava is activated, everything is undercover. If you're a cop, your time is so amazing now. You will do everything quite well, which means if you are an undercover cop, you may be an FBI agent or CBI, whoever works as a spy agent. Yes, that's an amazing time for you. And people also should be quite careful while driving because you may actually meet with accidents that will damage your foot drastically. These things are all on the cards, and everything that happens to be yours will be monetary benefit, but there may not be really a good personal association with this. Second marriage, whoever is in the cards, you should be having a check while you do marriage in this time. It is not advisable to do any marriage as of now. Don't get into commercial relationship. Committed to any relationship as of now. That's not really well placed now. Which means the 4th, 8th, 12th Bhava, when it is activated, everything will go unexpected, positive results, monetarily but not personally. This is the pure result for your entire transit here.